or grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages at the site of competition is prohibited. We thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Hey, Holly. Holly.
Huh?
Holly.
What time is it right now?
Hey, I already have their lineup on the pitching chart if you want to transfer any of your notes.
Sweet. Technically, I still
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for the visitors, from Mars Hill. Leading off and playing first base, number 17, Miranda Marks. Batting second, playing left field, number 16, Leah Grimes. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 22, Farley Park. Cleanup hitter and designated player, number 32, Peyton Little. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 10, Mickey Maxson. Batting sixth and catching, number 7, Maya Schulter. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 11, Megan Murphy. Batting eighth, playing center field, number 6, Zoe Pistol.
Thank you.
Batting ninth, playing right field, number 9, Katie Todd. The starting pitcher for the Lions is number 29, Kayla Gallagher. Mars Hill is coached by Alyssa Edwards, assisted by Dexley Inman.
What number am I? I think you're 3. I'll have to come again.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for your Carson-Newman Eagles. In left field from Jackson, Tennessee, a 5'6" freshman, number 15, Trinity Brooks. In center field from Gadsden, Alabama, a 5'5" sophomore, number 14, Abby Martin. In right field from Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, a 5'7" senior, number 4, Mary Vandergriff. At third base from Orange, Connecticut, a 5'5" senior, number 42, Brooke Matazowski. At shortstop from Powell, Tennessee, a 5'7" junior, number 2, Hayden Dye. At second base from Moore, Oklahoma, a 5'5" freshman, number 8, Riley Sharp. At first base from Coreyton, Tennessee, a 5'4" senior, number 12, Macy Hughes. The catcher from Harrodsburg, Kentucky, a 5'5" junior, number 33, Kennedy Warder. And the starting pitcher, a 5'3" senior from Morristown, Tennessee, number 28, Emma Frost. Carson-Newman is coached by Michael Graves, assisted by Holly Tucker-Nance and Carmen Holt. Athletic trainer is Becca Brandstetter. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. First, for our invocation provided by Carson-Newman volleyball player Grace Akerd, and then please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for letting us come together today. Thank you for beautiful weather as well. I ask that you put your hand over both teams and keep them safe, and that they would honor you today, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex for Carson-Newman's home opening SAC Twin Bill. Eagles, one of 3 unbeaten teams left in South Atlantic Conference play, with Lenore Rhine and Anderson, and the Eagles trying to keep that unblemished record intact today against the Mountain Lions of Mars Hill. Carson-Newman turns things over to Emma Frost in the circle. 2.69 ERA with a 5-1 record. Her 16th appearance, her 11th start, and she has been dynamite in the circle for Carson-Newman this season. She'll go against Miranda Marks to lead things off, and we are underway 5 minutes ahead of schedule at 12:55 p.m. with the first pitch strike in at the knees, and it's 0-1. A 1, flared foul to the right, and out of play, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes as Marks hitting .203 climbs back in. Facing a 0-2 hole, she stays back of the dish as Frost rocks and fires. Outside for a ball, 1-2. Carson-Newman, some changes in this one. Kennedy Warder is behind the plate. Third to first, the Eagles go Brooke Matazowski, Hayden Dye, Riley Sharp, and Macy Hughes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This is flared towards short. No troubles for Hayden Dye, who grabs the soft pop-up to retire Marks, and there's one away. Setting up that infield, you notice no Macaulay Bailey. She broke her hand in the Eagles doubleheader with Limestone on Wednesday, and she is out of commission for the day. Outfield, Trinity Brooks in left, Abby Martin in center, and Mary Vandergriffen right as Leah Grimes stands in. Taking high for a ball to begin the at-bat at 1-0. Grimes hitting .339. This is a Mars Hill lineup that can hit for distance. Lions with 29 home runs as a team, tied for second in the conference, the 1-0. Grimes takes a strike, and it's 1-1. 8 different players from Mars Hill have hit multiple home runs this year, and Grimes is one of those with 4 nukes on the season. Wearing a black jersey, she stays back of the dish as Frost brings the 1-1 to the plate. And Grimes takes a strike at the knees, 1-2. She's behind in the count. Carson-Newman started this season sluggishly. Eagles were 2-10 through the first 12 late in February, but they have rounded into form to get back above 500. Here's the 1-2. Grimes will lift this one shallow left center field. A canter for Trinity Brooks, and she makes the grab to retire Grimes. 2 up, 2 down for Farley Park. No score, top of the first inning. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand for Carson-Newman's
Farley Park
conference opening home series with Mars Hill. Farley Park sitting .381 this season as Frost delivers. And Park takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. The Eagles in these last 14 games, 12 wins, hitting .355 as a team and averaging 9.5 runs per game. The 0-1 zooms outside and low for a ball, 1-1. 10 pitches, 7 for strikes for Emma Frost to start off this contest.
1-1 to Park. Frost pitches. Park's tardy, 1-2. Pretty day here at the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex. Some cumulus clouds in the sky, but no threat of rain. That happened yesterday. Here's the 1-2. This is swung on, lifted toward right. Vandergriff has it in her sights, and she grabs it to put away Park. 1-2-3 frame for Emma Frost. We're scoreless after a half inning. Abby Martin, Macy Hughes, and Hayden Dye. We'll try to get it started for Carson-Newman when we return after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand here at the Vicky Kazee Hollifield Softball Complex. No score after a half inning. And Mars Hill turns things over to Kayla Gallagher in the circle. So Abby Martin leads things off for Carson-Newman against Gallagher, who has a 3.65 ERA. As Gallagher pitches, and Martin takes high for a ball, 1-0. Gallagher, 3-6 on the year, 17th appearance, 11th start. She's made it a complete game 7 times. 69 innings. Here's the 1-0. On the outside edge for a strike, 1-1. In 69 innings, she's given up 83 hits and 60 strikeouts. Does have 52 walks and 21 hit batters to her name this season. Gallagher, the 1-1. High to Martin, 2-1. Gallagher, the only pitcher on the roster for Mars Hill first-year head coach Alyssa Edwards, who threw against Carson-Newman last year. Gallagher was effective, the 2-1. Outside for ball 3. She pitched an inning and 2/3 in relief. The Eagles were on their way to an 11-2 run rule win over Mars Hill in game 1 of a doubleheader last season. Gallagher, the 3-1. Martin takes the strike at the belt to load the count, 3-2. An inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits and an unearned run. Did Gallagher last season against Carson-Newman. 3-2 to Martin. Gallagher sights the sign and pitches. Swing, a foul tip, pops in and out of the catcher Schulter's mitt, but she completes the strikeout at first to get Martin. Martin swung at a pitch outside. And Schulter able to recover. Might have foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt. Brings up Macy Hughes. Gallagher deals to her, and that hits Hughes. So Carson-Newman has a 1-out base runner in the form of Macy Hughes. No score in the bottom of the first. As Hughes wears that one on her left elbow. Brings Hayden Dye to the plate, and Dye has been on an absolute tear for Carson-Newman. Her average is .429 for the season, but in her last 14, she's hitting .522 with 21 driven in. Gallagher pitches to her, and Dye fights the first pitch foul to the backstop. 0-1. Carson-Newman continuing with Gallagher in the circle. Her battery mate is Maya Schulter behind the plate. Third to first, the Lions go Maxon, Park, Murphy, and Marks. And the outfield, Grimes, Pistol, and Todd. The pitch stays up to die, ball 1-1. Corners are crashing for the Lions, potentially expecting a bunt from Hayden Dye. 1-1. Gallagher hits the sign from Schulter. Checks her wrist protector. Time called for by Hayden Dye. Our umpiring crew today, Ray Thacker is behind the plate. Don Spencer mans first, and Carolyn Zeisler is at third. First three-man crew that we've experienced here at the Vic this year, the 1-1. High and away for a ball, 2-1. Non-conference games, you get the two-man set. League games, three-man crew. And a little extra coverage. Bottom of the first, no score, but the Eagles have a one-out base runner and Macy Hughes. Gallagher's 2-1 is on the way. And Dye will pop it up. Shallow center field. A long trot for the center fielder. Pistol, who bobbles, throws away at second. Would have been able to get Macy Hughes there. But Hughes able to slide in ahead of the tag from the pitcher Gallagher. Popped out of Pistol's glove. Dye reaches on the dropped fly ball, and then Hughes gets to second on the throwing error. So two errors on one play. Eagles have 2 on for Brooke Matazowski, who takes the first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Probably should have been out number 2. Definitely should have been out number 2. And worst case, a fielder's choice at second. The pitch. Matazowski takes inside for a ball. 1-1. Instead, you've got 2 on and 1 out. Here's the 1-1. Matazowski takes away for a ball, 2-1. Carson-Newman in the powder blue tops with navy numbers trimmed in white, white trousers and knee-high navy socks. The powder blue tops, an homage to the 1965 Carson-Newman baseball team that won the NAI World Series. 2-1 pitch. Stays high to Matazowski, 3-1. Mars Hill in all black. Black tops, black pants. Blue numerals trimmed in white with Mars Hill written above the numerals on the front of the jerseys. Gallagher set for the 3-1. She pitches. And Matazowski takes off the plate away to load the bases. So there's an eagle on every bag for Brooklyn Lucero to work with. Hughes on third, Dye on second, Matazowski on first. Eagles have loaded them up without a hit. Gallagher pitches, and that hits Lucero. Eagles get the go-ahead run across with a hit batter with the bases loaded. And it's a 1-0 lead for Carson-Newman. And out comes Mars Hill first-year head coach Alyssa Edwards to have a chat with Kayla Gallagher. Carson-Newman started the inning with a strikeout. Then Macy Hughes got plunked. Hayden Dye reaches on a dropped fly ball by the center fielder, Pistol, who then could have thrown out Macy Hughes at second because she was heading back to first to tag. Instead, it was a throwing error that went back into the circle. So Hughes was safe at second. Bases loaded for Brooke Matazowski when she walks. And then Lucero gets plunked to drive in the first run of the game. 1 out. An eagle on every bag for Kennedy Warder. Gallagher trying to settle down. She's hit 2 and walked 1 in the inning. Her defense has also let her down. First pitch is foul to the right and out of play. 0-1. Nothing in 1. Gallagher taking her time. Now she deals the 0-1. Off the plate away for a ball, 1-1. 19 pitches for Kayla Gallagher, 7 for strikes here in this first inning. Hit 2, walked 1. The last hit batter came with the bases loaded to score the game's opening run. The pitch, Warder will lift it into right center field. It's a bit of a run for Pistol. She settles under it, puts the throw in. It's cut off by Marks in the circle, but plenty of time for Hayden Dye to tag up and score. Warder drives her in with a sacrifice fly, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. Matazowski over to third. Dye comes in on the play, and there's runners on the corners, and 2 out for Mary Vandergrift. Eagles have hung a crooked number here in the bottom of the first inning without a hit. Gallagher pitches, and Vandergrift takes inside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch. Vandergrift sees it shuffle outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Bases loaded hit batter and a sacrifice fly from Kennedy Warder. Doing the damage here in the bottom of the first. The 2-0. Vandergrift takes the strike at the belt, 2-1. Two and one. Gallagher. Check of the wrist for the signal. And the pitch. Off speed and outside for ball 3. She's in danger of reloading the bases, issuing her fourth free pass of the inning. Three and one. The pitch. Vandergrift takes a strike to load the count. 3-2. Called. Third strike, and Vandergrift takes a seat looking. So the Eagles leave runners on the corners. They get 2 across without a hit in the first. Bases loaded hit batter for Brooklyn Lucero. A sacrifice fly from Kennedy Warder, and the Eagles stake to a 2-0 lead here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Carson-Newman leads at 2-0 against Mars Hill, in spite of not registering a hit in the bottom of the first inning. Come to the top of the second with Little leading things off for the Lions, swinging at the first pitch and fouling it to the backstop. It's 0-1. Frost quality work so far. Faced the minimum in the top of the first in just 10 pitches, or just 12 pitches, pardon me, with 10 strikes. The 0-1. Foul to the backstop again, 0-2. Carson-Newman leads the all-time series with the Lions 70-8. Eagles have won 5 straight in this series. After Mars Hill collected a 6-5 win here in Jefferson City in 2021, the 0-2. Sliced foul off of first, and it's out of play. Count stays at 0-2 on Little. Peyton Little on base 50% of the time she hits leadoff. 0-2. Hacked foul toward Davis Street. And this will bounce up to the lawn adjacent to the Heritage Dorm. Still 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the designated player, Little. The pitch. Burns the turf for a ball, 1-2. Busy day across Carson-Newman's athletic family today. Carson-Newman baseball is in action on the road against Emory and Henry. Eagles and Wasps deadlocked at 3 in the 5th, the 1-2. Turf burner for a ball, 2-2. Later today at 5 p.m., Carson-Newman women's basketball takes on Anderson in the semifinals of the Southeast Regional Tournament. Spot in the Sweet 16 on the line against the Trojans. Here's the 2-2. Change up. Smashed into the hole at short. Dive Fields. Throw to first. Hughes goes split-legged, and it's in time. Slick work in the hole at short by Hayden Dye. She throws a dart across, and Hughes able to keep her left leg planted to first to get Little. There's one out for Mickey Maxson. Frost wheels and deals. Maxson hits it foul to the backstop, 0-1. Also away from Mossy Creek, Carson-Newman Beach Volleyball has collected a 5-0 win over LaGrange College. Eagles find themselves down 2-0 to Mercer. Off the plate away for a ball, 1-1. Right now we're in the top of the second inning at the Vic with Carson-Newman softball leading Mars Hill 2-0. Frost the 1-1. Maxson swings and misses, a touch tardy, 1-2. Maxson, 343 hitter, 24 hits on the year, a third of which have been for extra bases. 1-2. Frost pitches. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 72 of the year for Emma Frost in her first of this game. There's 2 out, and the base is empty for Maya Schulter. Schulter's hitting .264 as she takes low for a ball, 1-0. 24 pitches for Emma Frost. 17 have been in the zone for strikes. She's worked through the first 5 batters she's faced in consecutive order as Schulter fouls this one back and out of play, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Neither team has a hit in this contest, but the Eagles have 2 runs thanks to a walk, 2 hit batters, and an error in that first inning. Here's the 1-1. Just outside for ball 2. Comfortable day here at the Vic. Temperatures were in the upper 70s 2 days ago, but Thunder showers blanketed the Lakeway area yesterday, cooled things off, sitting in the mid-60s today. 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike two. And it has been a very pleasant afternoon thus far here in Jefferson City. Temperatures are supposed to get back down below freezing tonight, the 2-2. Check swing and a pitch upstairs. Schulter keeps the bat on her shoulder to load the count. First full count pitch that Emma Frost has had to contend with. Base is empty, top of the second, 2 out. Eagles up 2-0. The 3-2. Swung on, lifted to left. Brooks rolling over to the left center field alleyway, and she'll settle under it to get Schulter out. 6 in a row retired for Emma Frost. Sharp, Brooks, and Martin to the plate for the Eagles. When we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shop cneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shop cneagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop cneagles.com.
2-0 Carson-Newman leads it as we come to the bottom of the second inning, and Riley Sharp leads things off for the Eagles against Kayla Gallagher. First pitch to Sharp. Finds the plate for a strike, 0-1. Sharp appeared in 4 games and started one to begin her freshman season before suffering a concussion, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And she'd been out of the lineup for the last month. Came in as a defensive sub against Limestone on Wednesday. 0-1 at the plate against the Saints. 1-1. Strike at the belt, 1-2. Freshman, 2 hits and 9 trips. To start her first trip with the orange and blue. Gallagher. Here's the 1-2. Sharp tried to step out of the way of it, but it got her back foot, and she's aboard first. Third hit batter of the day for Gallagher. She's plunked 24 this year, and the Eagles have the leadoff batter aboard for Trinity Brooks. Sharp tried to get out of the way of it. It did clip her back right foot. Sharp's on first, and now Brooks to the plate. Brooks takes outside for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 Eagles, bottom second. Eagles have had plenty of base runners, but yet to register a hit. Eagles have only had, here's the 1-0. As Brooks squares to bunt, pulls it back as it goes low for ball 2. Eagles have only had 3 official at-bats in this game. They've gone through the order with Brooks to the plate. Fouls this one onto Davis Street, 2-1. 3 official at-bats are the 3 outs from that first inning. A strikeout to Abby Martin. I take that back. Dye's at-bat was because she reached on an error, the 2-1. Misses for ball 3, 3-1. And then the inning ending out on Mary Vandergrift's fly ball. Walk and 2 hit batters in that first inning. The 3-1. That clipped Brooks. Well, it doesn't matter. She's aboard first regardless, whether that's a hit batter or ball 4. Sharp over to second. The Eagles have the first 2 reach without an out. And that did hit Brooks upon viewing the replay. So back-to-back hit batters for Carson-Newman. Lineup turns back to the top of the order for Abby Martin. Gallagher deals. Martin squares to bunt. It's in for a strike. 0-1. 2-0, Eagles leading. Bottom second. Threatening after the first 2 reach. 4 hit batters in this game for Carson-Newman. Martin, a strikeout victim her first time up. Gallagher pitches the 0-1. Martin squares to bunt, kept it around. And she's down in the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, but Martin's in a 0-2 hole. Here's the 0-2. Martin takes outside for a ball, 1-2. Mars Hill corners and Maxon and Marks still crashing. As if Martin were going to lay down a bunt attempt. 1-2. She does bunt. And Martin has it clip off of herself. So, risky proposition. Foul ball strikeout for Abby Martin. And there's one away. Sharp and Brooks have to stay put for Macy Hughes, who takes high for a ball, 1-0. Hughes looking for the first hit of the day for Carson-Newman. The pitch. High for a ball, 2-0. 2-0 with 1 out. And Sharp and Brooks on base. The pitch just misses for ball 3 to Macy Hughes. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Gallagher delivers the pitch. And Hughes takes strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Hughes got plunked her first time up. 3-1. She swings, squibs it into the hole at second. Fielded cleanly by Murphy. She throws out Hughes at first, but it's a productive out, moving Brooks and Sharp into scoring position for Hayden Dye to work with.
Number 2, Hayden Dye.
So Hayden Dye stands in. As Gallagher pitches upstairs for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Eagles have 2 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Dye swings, roller back to the circle. Gallagher fields and throws out Dye at first to Marks to finish the frame. So Dye retired 1-3. Eagles threaten, but can't play add-on. It's a 2-0 game after 2.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Two nothing Eagles lead it as we come to the top of the third inning. As Dimma Frost goes back to work against Murphy, who swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, one strike. The leadoff batter Murphy, who's hitting a .188 this season. Frost pitches high for a ball. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike. To Murphy. The pitch. That finds the plate for a strike. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. To Murphy. 9 hits and 48 trips to the plate this season. Here's the 1-2 offering. Called strike 3. Frost gets her to sit down looking. 7 in a row retired for Emma Frost. And there's one away for Zoe Pistol. Frost deals upstairs to Pistol. It's 1-0. 1-0 to Pistol. The pitch. Taken for a strike at the knees, 1-1. 2-0, Eagles lead it. Top of the third inning. Carson-Newman scores its runs with a bases-loaded hit batter. Here's the 1-1. Swing a bouncing ball, back up the box. Dye stoops to field, throw to first. In time to get Pistol. Slick work at short for Hayden Dye. And there's two away for Katie Todd. She's made a couple of sensational plays at short. Has Dye help Frost still on pace with the minimum. He's up the right fielder, Katie Todd. Lefty stays back at the plate and takes outside for a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and 2 outs. Todd, .333 hitter with 2 away, the 1-0. Swinging a bouncing ball, grabbed by Dye in the hole at short, throw to first, not in time. Todd legs out the first hit of the day for either team. Hayden Dye got to it quickly and put an on-target throw to first. Todd just had the wheels to beat out the throw. Tough play for Hayden Dye to make. But Todd able to get the infield single in the first hit of the day for either team. And the lineup goes back to the top of the order for Marks. And she takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Marks popped up to short her first time through. Looking for her second hit of the season with runners on base. The 0-1. High for a ball, 1-1. 40 pitches for Emma Frost, 27 for strikes. 2-0 lead for the Eagles here in the top of the third. Marshill trying to take advantage of this 2-out base runner. A 1-1. Flared foul to the right now to play, 1-2. Finish the thought from a moment ago on Carson-Newman's run. Carson-Newman scoring 2 runs in the first, 1, Brooklyn Lucero hit with the bases loaded. 2, Kennedy Warder, a sacrifice fly. 1-2. Swinging a bouncing ball into the hole at short. Sharp, routine field at knee height. And she throws to Hughes at first to put away marks 4-3. Katie Todd gets the first hit of the day for either team. But the Lions aren't able to do anything with her. Eagles carry a 2-0 lead to the bottom of the third. It's Matazowski, Lucero, and Warder to the plate when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Brooke Matazowski leads things off for Carson-Newman here in the bottom of the third inning. Matazowski worked to walk her first time up. She swings at the first pitch she gets here, drives it into the left center field alleyway, and this ball is rolling all the way to the wall. Scooped up by Pistol in left center, but Matazowski ambles aboard second with a leadoff double. First hit of the day for Carson-Newman is an extra base rip for Brooke Matazowski. And the Eagles have a runner in scoring position to start in the bottom of the third for Brooklyn Lucero. She got hit with the bases loaded for an RBI her first time through. And she takes inside for a ball to begin at bat number 2 here, 1-0. 48 pitches for Kayla Gallagher. 21 for strikes. 2 runs she has allowed today, both unearned. 1-0. Lucero takes away for ball 2, 2-0. 2 innings of work for Gallagher, 1 hit, 2 runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts, 4 hit batters, though. Eagles have had base runners today, the 2-0. Down and in for a ball, 3-0. Have had base runners, but haven't had the big knocks to score them. Hung the crooked number in the first without a hit. 3-0. Lucero takes ball 4 low. So 4 straight out of the zone from Gallagher to Lucero. She's aboard first. First and second with nobody out for Kennedy Warder to work with. Michael Graves has his lineup card out. And I presume he is going to pinch run someone for Brooklyn Lucero. Saw the 6 thrown up. Saw 1 thrown up. And he is going to run Lexi Lacey. It was the 6. So Carson-Newman will pinch run Lexi Lacey here. First pinch running appearance of the season for Lacey. Warder stands in. A sacrifice fly and an RBI her first time up. She bunts third base side. Scooting in is Maxson to pick it up. Throw to first is in time to the second baseman Murphy covering. Had to go split-legged and up to get it as Warder does her job, bunting Matazowski and Lacey over into scoring position. Tough play for Maxson to make it third, but she did make it. And there's one away after the sack bunt for Kennedy Warder. for Mary Vandergrift. Swinging at the first pitch and lacing it foul over our cameraman Jay Westhead in the hot corner. 0-1 to Vandergrift. A strikeout victim looking her first time up. Hitting 160 this season with runners on base. 250s her average overall. Here's the 0-1. Vandergrift takes away for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 in scoring position for the Eagles with a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Gallagher brings the 1-1 to the plate. Vandergrift swings and misses a touch late. And it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Gallagher sights the sign and pitches. Off speed and away for a ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Matizowski on third, Lacey on second for the Eagles. Gallagher brings the 2-2 to the plate, and Vandergrift will send it high down the left field line. Into foul ground goes Grimes. Tagging from third is Matizowski. She slides in safely. It's a sacrifice fly for Mary Vandergrift, and the Eagles extend the lead to 3-0. Mary Vandergrift does her job with a sacrifice foul out. And Carson-Newman plays add-on in the bottom of the third after Brooke Matizowski's leadoff double. Riley Sharp will try to keep the line moving as she takes a first pitch strike at the knees, 0-1. Sharp got hit her first time up. Looking for her first career knock with a runner in scoring position and with 2 out. Lacey stands on second still. Gallagher the 0-1. Sharp swings, a little flare right at the second baseman Murphy, who gets onto the outfield turf to put away Sharp. But the Eagles, small ball in a run. A leadoff double, a sacrifice bunt, and a sacrifice fly from Mary Vandergrift gives the Eagles a 3-0 lead through 3 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Emma Frost back to work in the circle against Leah Grimes, who flew out to left her first time through. Frost pitches and Grimes takes low for a ball to begin this at-bat, 1-0. 3-0 Eagles leading in the top of the fourth inning. 2 in the first, 1 in the third for Carson-Newman. Here's the 1-0. Grimes takes low, and Frost has fallen behind 2-0 for the first time today. The pitch. That finds the plate for a strike, 2-1. Finds the plate again, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Grimes, who is hitting .385 as a leadoff batter. Frost 2-2 and pitching. Swing and a flare to first. Hughes dives. It kicks off her mitt, bounces toward the circle, and Grimes is aboard with a leadoff single. Hughes tried to play it on the fly, dived forward, and it kicked off of her glove. It had some spin to it, so if she tried to play it on the in-between hop, she would have had to guard against that spin. Regardless, Mars Hill has its second hit of the day for Farley Park to work with. And Park fouls the first pitch off. It's 0-1. Well, down to I-81, about 2 hours away, Carson-Newman baseball has grabbed a 6-4 lead on Emory and Henry. That game's in the bottom of the sixth inning, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. That is the first of three in the conference series between Carson-Newman and E&H. Busy day on the softball diamond as a whole. The pitch, foul to the backstop, 1-2 to Park. In the South Atlantic Conference, Wingate a 5-2 lead on Tusculum in the bottom of the sixth over at the Wingate softball complex. Park. Right, he stays back of the dish. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Emma Frost tallies up her third strikeout of the day. And there's one out in the top of the fourth with the Eagles leading 3-0. Grimes still on first after her leadoff single. But now Little stands in. Swinging and driving the first pitch right to Martin in center. She dives forward and robs Little of a base hit. Well, that was an absolute screamer for Little. Martin with slick work in center, though, to retire her, and Grimes able to get back to first as Martin it took her a second to get back to her feet. Brings up Maxson, who struck out her first time through. Frost brings the pitch to the plate. It's a changeup, hit foul, and out play, 0-1. Elsewhere in the SAC, Lincoln Memorial has a 4-1 lead at Emory and Henry in the bottom of the third inning. The pitch, foul to the backstop, 0-2. Limestone is playing host to Newberry, and the Saints are up 4-0 on the Wolves in the top of the fourth inning. The pitch outside for a ball, 1-2. Frost brings the pitch to the plate. Hit foul. Warder gives it a look, but it's over the fence to the right and out of play, 1-2. 3-0 Eagles. We're in the top of the fourth. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Lions. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Eagles. 1-2. Fouled off to the backstop again, do it over. Carson-Newman has had base runners in this game. Left 5 stranded. They've walked twice, been hit 4 times, and a player reach on an error. 1-2. Skied high, first base side, but that's foul and over the fence and out of play. Maxson stays alive at a ball and 2 strikes. She'll see a 7th pitch in this at-bat. The pitch, changeup. burns the turf and rolls to the backstop. Grimes off to second on the wild pitch. So Mars Hill gets its first runner of the day in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. Hit foul to the right, now to play. Maxton battling here. 8 pitches deep in this at-bat. Bottom of the 4th inning, UVA Wise has the bases loaded on Anderson, trailing the Trojans 3-2. Over at Wise, 2-2. Maxton fouls it to the right, now to play again, 2-2. She has battled and at least made Frost work here in the top of the 4th. 10th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Frost has had a couple of 10-pitch innings today. Maxson making her work here. Here's the 2-2. Maxson lifts it down the right field line. Vandergrift trotting back toward the line. And the Soddy Daisy, Tennessee native makes the grab near the line to retire Maxson after 11 pitches. Lions get a leadoff knock, but cannot extend the inning. 3-0 Eagles lead it, headed to the bottom of the 4th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Trinity Brooks leads things off for Carson-Newman in the home half of the 4th inning. Eagles trying to play add-on with a 3-0 lead as Gallagher goes back to work in the circle. Her 60th pitch is on the way, and Brooks takes away for a ball, 1-0. Brooks looking for her first at-bat of this doubleheader. She got plunked her first time through. Gallagher, the 1-0. Brooks swings, bouncing ball, back up the box. It has eyes and finds center field for a base hit. The shortstop Park was playing in. Brooks rolls it past her. And the Eagles get the leadoff batter on for a second straight inning. Third straight inning, actually. Second straight with a hit. Nice piece of hitting for Trinity Brooks. Rolling it back up the box, and the lineup turns back to the top of the order for Abby Martin. First pitch to Martin is low. Brooks swipes second as Schulter's throw is into center. So Brooks steals her 7th base of the season. Pitch was a ball. So the Eagles, with another insurance run in scoring position. Martin, a strikeout and a third pitch strike bunted foul to her name. The 1-0. Martin squares to bunt, pulls it back. That's ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. To Abby Martin. Gallagher. Pitches. And Martin takes low for ball 3, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes to Abby Martin. Trying to get on base for the first time here in the nightcap, working with Brooks in scoring position on second. Gallagher set for the 3-0. She delivers. That's high and outside for ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Abby Martin. And there's 2 aboard for Macy Hughes. Hughes 0 for 1 at the plate. She reached base and scored a run her first time through when she got hit. Grounded out to second on a 3-2 pitch her second time through. Gallagher deals. Hughes bunts. It's back to the circle. Gallagher fields. Throws to first to the second baseman Murphy covering. Sacrifice works 1-4, but Hughes does the job and moves Martin and Brooks into scoring position. 1 out for Hayden Dye. .417 her batting average overall. It's .424 with runners in scoring position. She's driven in 26 this year and has an opportunity for 2 more here. First pitch to Dye. Taken low and away for a ball, 1-0. Dye 0 for 2. Reached on an error on a dropped fly ball. And scored a run back in the first. Grounded out to the circle back in the second. 1-0. Dye takes low for ball 2, 2-0. 68 pitches for Kayla Gallagher. 29 for strikes. She's not given Carson-Newman much to hit, but she's also had to contend with oodles of traffic on the base paths. 3 walks, 4 hit batters. The 2-0. Dye bounces it back up the box. Nice diving punch by the second baseman Murphy. It ricochets into center. 2-run score. Hayden Dye's aboard with a single. And Carson-Newman adds to its lead. It's 5-0. A 2 RBI single for Hayden Dye. It was a solid effort by Murphy to get to it at second. But it kicked off of her glove and into center. And that allows both runners to score. Now Brooke Matazowski comes up and takes ball 1, 1-0. 5-0 Eagles lead it after Dye's 2 RBI single. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. A 5-0 lead for the Eagles. Off the 3rd hit of the day. 2-0. Matazowski will drive it on a line over the head of the center fielder Pistol and to the wall. Matazowski bound for second. She's got her second double of the day. Dye heads over to third, and the Eagles have 2 in scoring position again with 1 out. Brooke Matazowski seeing the ball exceedingly well. Back-to-back 2 base hits for Matazowski. As Brooklyn Lucero re-enters after Lexi Lacey pinch ran for her. In the last inning. Lucero yet to register an official at-bat yet. Time called. I believe the gate had swung open on the first base line. Get that sorted. And here's the pitch to Lucero. She swings. Laser beam foul down the right field line. 0-1. 73 pitches for Gallagher. 32 for strikes. Righty Lucero hitting a $188 with runners in scoring position. Her bat has come to life here in the month of March. Has a hit in 5 of her last 6. Takes off the plate away for a ball, 1-1. Included that in that are a pair of multi-hit days. Had 3 hits and drove in 3 at Coker on March 5th. 2 hits and 5 driven in against Wheeling on March 10th. 1-1. Way upstairs, Lucero checks her swing. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 across on the die, 2-run single. Here in the bottom of the 4th, looking for more. 1 out. Die and Matazowski in scoring position. Lucero takes low for ball 3. Gallagher in danger of issuing her 8th free pass of the game. 4 hit batters, 3 walks to her name so far, and 3 1/3. Gallagher winds and delivers the 3-1. Lucero swings, lifts it down the right field line. Todd chases after it, but it lands before she can get to it for strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Die and Matazowski in scoring position for Lucero. Gallagher brings the payoff pitch to the plate. Lucero will ground it to first base. It's grabbed by Marks. She takes it to the first base bag to get Lucero, but she trades the out for the run. Hayden Dye scores standing, and it's a 6-0 lead for the Eagles. Productive ground out for Brooklyn Lucero, and there's 2 out for Kennedy Warder. An RBI ground out for Lucero. She's got a multi-RBI effort for a 4th time this season as Warder takes high for a ball, 1-0. Warder has not yet registered an official at-bat. 2 sacrifice hits. 1 a sac bunt, 1 a sac fly. She's driven in a run. Sac fly, not an option here. With 2 out, Matazowski on 3rd. The 1-0. Warder takes inside for a ball, 3-0. Or 2-0, pardon me. 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. Eagles have scored 3 times here in the bottom of the 4th. The 2-0. Strike at the knees, 2-1 to Warder. Carson-Newman scored 2 in the 1st. Lucero got plunked with the bases loaded. And then Warder drove in the 2nd run of the inning with a sacrifice fly. Scoreless in the 2nd, brought a run across in the 3rd on a sac fly. Here's the 2-1. Warder takes strike 2 at the handles, 2-2. And now 3 runs across in the bottom of the 4th for Carson-Newman. The 2 RBI base hit for Hayden Dye, and an RBI ground out for Brooklyn Lucero. Gallagher's 2-2. Warder will pop it to short. Shortstop Park calls off the 3rd baseman Maxson and makes the grab to retire Warder. But the Eagles do some more damage. A 2 RBI single for Hayden Dye. A RBI ground out for Brooklyn Lucero. And it's a 6-0 lead for the Eagles through 4 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand at the Vic. We're through 4 in Game 1 of this South Atlantic Conference doubleheader. And Carson-Newman has a 6-0 lead on Mars Hill as Maya Schulter stands in. And the righty swings at the first pitch, lifts it into left field, and it's down for a base knock as it rolls up to Trinity Brooks. A leadoff single for Maya Schulter through the left side. And for a second straight inning, Mars Hill has a leadoff batter aboard with a base hit. Lions will go to the lineup card for a pinch hitter. Jessica Sin will bat in place of Murphy. Sin is hitting a $190 this season. 5 home runs to her name. Lefty stays back of the dish with Schulter on first as Frost pitches. And Sin takes a first pitch strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Sin punches foul off of first, 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. 2 left on for the Lions. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors. 6 left on for the Eagles. 0-2 to Sin. Frost deals. Sin takes outside for a ball, 1-2. Warder quickly out of her crouch behind the plate. Looking to deal with Schulter should she need to. Schulter does have 1 stolen base on the year. 1-2. Sin clubs this one foul off of first. It's out of play. And toward the dumpsters that are by the IMSAC. Still a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Frost. Line and delivery. Sin swings. Lifts it into center. Abby Martin 3 steps in, 2 steps over to her left. And she camps under it to get Sin. So 1 is away. And Zoe Pistol comes back to the plate. Pistol grounded out short on a well-hit ball her first time up. Dye did well to get her out at first as Pistol swings and misses at this pitch. And it's 0-1. Pistol hitting .246. .222, her average dips a touch with runners on base. 0-1. Frost, the delivery. Pistol bunts. Hughes grabs it, throws to first to Sharp covering. That gets Pistol, but she does her job with a 3-4 sacrifice bunt, moving Schulter over to second with the second out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position for Katie Todd to work with. Todd hit a 2-out single back in the 3rd inning. 1 for 1 officially as Frost pitches. And Todd swings and misses. It's 0-1. 71 pitches for Emma Frost. 52 for strikes. Time was called by home plate umpire Ray Thacker. Everything appears all square. Set for the 0-1. Fouled by Todd onto Davis Street. They'll one-hop the lawn by Heritage Dorm, and it's 0-2. Oh and 2. Blown away for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Schulter on second for Mars Hill, trailing the Eagles 6-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Frost, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Emma Frost fires up her 4th strikeout of her start. She works around a 2nd consecutive leadoff single. And the Eagles up 6-0 headed to the bottom of the 5th. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Two changes for Mars Hill. One, Murphy re-enters after she was pinch hit for at second base in the last inning. And there's a new pitcher for the Lions in Blythe Freeman. Righty Freeman stands in and throws a first pitch ball high to Mary Vandergriff, 0-1. Vandergriff 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking and a sacrifice fly to her name today. 1-0. Freeman pitches. Down and in for a ball, 2-0 to Vandergriff. So you can close the line and close the book on Gallagher. 4 innings, gives up 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned. Issue for her, 3 passes, 3 walks, and 4 hit batters. 2-0. Outside for ball 3 to Vandergriff. Carson-Newman has never faced Blythe Freeman. She's been Mars Hill's game 2 starter here of late. Coming on in relief here in game number 1. 3-0, the pitch. Stays high, ball 4. Leadoff walk for Mary Vandergriff. The first batter reaches for Carson-Newman for a 4th straight inning. Eagles score twice here in the bottom of the 5th. It's game over via the run rule. Leading 6-0 against Mars Hill as Riley Sharp climbs in. Freeman pitches. Sharp bunts. It's in the air. Grabbed by the third baseman, Maxson. No throw to first. Warder saw it take flight. Vandergriff saw it take flight and hustled back to first to avoid the double play. So that sacrifice does not work. And now Trinity Brooks stands in. Freeman pitches. High to Brooks, 1-0. Brooks, the lefty slapper, 1 for 1 officially. She's been aboard twice. She's gotten hit and singled back up the middle. Brooks will poke this one to right. It's grabbed by the right fielder, Todd, who throws to short to Park, but Vandergriff's already aboard. So a multi-hit effort for Trinity Brooks, spraying 2 all fields. 1 out, and the Eagles have 2 on. As the lineup turns back to the top of the order for Abby Martin. 4th career multi-hit effort for Trinity Brooks. 3 of the 4 have come in the last 5 games for Carson-Newman. As Abby Martin takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Martin 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Nothing in 1. Freeman fires. Martin takes high for a ball, 1-1. Eagles have the game-ending run on base. Vandergriff on second. Brooks on first. Brooks, if both she and Vandergriff score, it's ball game over via the run rule. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Martin. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 6-0 the lead for the Eagles over the Lions. Freeman pitches. Martin A check swing foul. Defensively queuing it up to the on-deck circle on the first base side. 1-2. Vandergriff stands on second. Martin at the plate. Freeman set for the 1-2 offering. She pitches. Martin swings, little poke, right center field. That's down for a base hit. Scooped up by Pistol in center. Sliding in safely across home plate is Mary Vandergriff. Brooks hustles over to third. Eagles have runners on the corners with a 7-0 lead off the RBI single from Abby Martin. Game-ending run 60 feet away for Macy Hughes. 7-0. Eagles lead it. And Hughes can walk this one off via the run rule. Brooks on third. Martin on first. Freeman pitches. Martin takes off for second. Brooks is going to try to steal home. She does. Ball game over. A walk-off double steal of home, and the Eagles win it via the run rule. 8-0, the final in game number 1, as Martin and Brooks pull off the double steal. Brooks touches home plate and gets Carson-Newman the run rule win, 8-0 in game 1. Emma Frost, the win in the circle for Carson-Newman. She improves to 6-1, while Gallagher takes the loss for Mars Hill. She drops to 3-7. Carson-Newman prevails in the opening game of this doubleheader. We'll have game 2 for you in 30 minutes here on the Eagle Sports Network.